Stop attaching your beauty and self-worth to extensions and wigs and weaves and lash extensions and makeup. Stop attaching your beauty to things that can be taken away from you. Hello everyone, my name is Angela of Afro League, and I'm the one you should listen to when it comes to taking care of your natural hair and growing long and healthy natural hair. Today's video we have a microphone and this means that we have some really deep issues to discuss. We have some really deep issues to talk about. And today we're talking about wigs, weaves, extensions, makeup, everything in general. We're just talking about things that are used to enhance one's natural beauty, okay? Those are the things we're talking about. And disclaimer, this is all from my own perspective. This is all from my own experience, and whatever I say about my own experience does not have to apply to you, but if you can relate to it, then that is fine. So today I'm not going to be talking about the reason why I have decided to stop wearing extensions, to stop wearing, all of these things. Like, normally I don't even wear them. Let's just even start from there. I don't wear them. I don't wear extensions like on a regular basis. If you see me 10 times, then out of that 10 times, it is only once that you might see me with extensions or that you might see me with a full face of makeup. Like, I rarely wear those things, and I have my reasons for that. One of the reasons I do not wear extensions is because it is very easy. It is so easy to fall into the trap of attaching your beauty, attaching your self-worth to extensions, to your makeup, to your looks in general. And it's not just your natural look, but when your looks are enhanced, it's very easy to fall into that. And this is because I have seen multiple videos of people talking about how they don't feel beautiful if they don't have extensions in. Some of you can even relate to seeing videos of a lot of influencers or content creators whenever their hair is not done, and I mean they don't have extensions, and they'll be like, guys, I look so bad today because I don't have my wig on, and they're like trying to cover their hair, or sometimes they might even end the video and go and put on their wigs. And so for me, that is one of the reasons why I don't wear wigs or makeup or every other thing to enhance my beauty. I don't wear those things every single time, because when you wear those things every single time, you feel pretty. Of course you're going to feel beautiful in those things. Like new hair, new me, you feel yourself, you feel good. But if you consistently have extensions in, like you take down your hair today, the next morning you have another extension or you have another wig installed. When that wig is off, you have another wig installed, like consecutively. You don't give yourself space, you don't give yourself time to actually see yourself best. Slowly you begin to attach your beauty to those things. You begin to feel like, I don't look good today because I don't have my makeup on. I don't look good today because I don't have my extensions, my lash extensions in. Like, I've seen videos online, especially on TikTok, of girls coming out to talk about how most times they don't even recognize themselves without extensions, without the wigs and the weaves. Like, you don't notice that it is happening until it happens. And then when you have noticed that, you are now at the point of where you don't feel beautiful without those things. It's very hard to break away from that point because you don't feel beautiful. Now, is this to say that wigs and extensions and makeup are bad? No, they are not bad. But I feel like there should be a balance between, wearing extensions, wearing your makeup, and allowing yourself to live in your natural state. There are actually people that cannot leave their house, like leave their room, if their hair is not laid. They cannot leave their house if they don't have extensions in. And I know that there's a pressure on women, and especially black women, on how we should look and everything. There's a societal pressure. There's a societal standard. We can't even deny that. But I want you to break yourself free from that shackles. Break yourself free. I had to sit down and tell myself the truth. Because all of these things I'm saying, some of you might not agree with them. Like, you might be like, what do you mean attaching your beauty to extensions? Yes, it happens. And if you can sit down with yourself and tell yourself the truth, you would see what I'm talking about. I remember when I was in uni, in college, or whatever you call it, whenever I come home, even in school, like, people still tell me, like, you don't act like a girl that is in the university. And I'm like, what do you mean by I don't act like a girl that is in the university or is in college? What do you expect from me? Even when I had relaxed hair, you would always see me with my own hair out. Like, I would always have my hair in braids or have it in a bun or something. I would rarely have extensions in. And like, people attach, being a woman. People attach being a woman, and not just being a woman, being a beautiful woman at that, to you having extensions in. That is just the societal standard. Like, even to this day, I still get comments from people about my hair. They're like, won't you get your hair done? Won't you do something and I'm like, my hair is in a twist or my hair is in a bun. It is done. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's like, oh, you're not a woman if you don't have extensions in, if you don't have wigs on, if your wigs are not laid, if you don't have a 30 inches bust down. Like, be serious, be for real. And something I had to do with also when I returned natural for years is that there was a comment I was constantly getting from one person, and this person would always describe my hair as, look at your hair looks like a mad woman's hair. A mad woman's hair. And in Nigerian term, it means somebody that is, the knots in your head are not screwed in properly. And it's just... And I understand these are the kind of challenges that people face from the society. These are the kind of challenges that people face in their place of work that, does not allow them to have full expression, where they can wear their natural hair out, where they can go out without makeup. Because most times you go out without makeup and people ask you, are you okay? Are you sick? Like, this is my natural face. What do you want from me? Like, I can't be looking glammed 24/7. I can't be doing that. So I understand, but I had to make a choice for myself that I would present myself to the world the way I want. And I don't care if I do not meet your beauty standard. And I don't care if you think me being on my natural hair and not wearing wigs and weaves and extensions does not make me a woman, or a beautiful woman at that. I do not care. My duty and my self-worth is not going to be attached to things that can be taken away from me. So what happens when you don't have access to your wigs? What happens when you don't have access to your makeup? Does that mean you are now ugly? You're not ugly. You're not ugly, okay? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and you have to behold your own beauty. You have to feel that you're beautiful. You have to see that you're beautiful. You have to feel beautiful in your natural state. And whatever society says, whatever people around you says, does not matter. It does not matter at the end of the day, because I come to the realization that if you seek external validation for people to see and acknowledge your beauty, you would continue to chase it for the rest of your life, because the beauty standard, it changes all the time. There was a time that being super skinny with all of your bones showing was in trend, and then there was an era of being slim thick, and then there was a BBL era. And the thing is, with beauty, it will continue to change, it will continue to evolve, things will come in and out of trend, and you cannot attach your beauty to trends. You cannot attach your beauty to external factor. So I say this to say that makeup is not bad, extensions are not bad, but when you cannot look yourself in the mirror without those things and feel beautiful, then it is bad. And I would advise that you slowly withdraw, because I've seen people who do a detox from all of these things. They go for like a week or two without extensions, without makeup. Slowly and slowly, they actually get to the point where they can actually go out without makeup. They can actually go out without extensions. They can actually go out without their wigs. And on days where they decide to wear a wig, it is just another day of them still being beautiful with or without the wigs and with or without the extensions. Something I find so funny, there was a time on Twitter, on social media, there was this conversation of braids not being birthday hairstyle, or your natural hair is not something you should wear on special occasions. And that is where I draw the line. That is where I draw the line. Why is it that on special occasions, on important days in your life, wigs are your first options, and not just wigs that mimic your hair? Because that's one thing with me. I've decided that if I'm going to wear extensions or if I'm going to wear wigs, I'm going to lean towards extensions that mimic my hair, either extensions that are coily, or even if I want to wear straight extensions, they have to be kinky straight. You know, because kinky straight is different from straight. If you know, you know. So your natural hair is good for special occasion. Your natural hair is a birthday hairstyle. Braids are birthday hairstyle. You don't have to wear a 30-inch bust down middle part before you feel like you're doing justice to that special occasion. The next reason why I don't wear extensions and weaves, braids, whatever form they come in, and the reason why I don't wear makeup all the time is because it is uncomfortable. I just find it really uncomfortable, honestly. And I know they say beauty is pain, but come on, beauty does not have to be pain. I can't do it. I can't do it. Extensions are heavy. They make you sweat, especially people that live in tropical regions like myself. Like, it's just so uncomfortable, and I cannot pretend it's not uncomfortable. A couple of weeks ago, I had this hairstyle in, and I could not do it. I struggled to have it on for 2 days, and after that I was just like, I'm over this. It is so uncomfortable, and I feel like life is too short for me to do things that I do not find comfortable. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Wigs are even better because, you know, with wigs you can have it on, glueless wigs by the way, you can have it on and then at night you can take it off. That's the reason I own one wig, just in case there is a day I just feel like wearing a wig. So extensions are just uncomfortable, and if you do not find those things uncomfortable, good for you, honestly, good for you. Another reason why I stopped wearing extensions, especially extensions that we use in doing braids, is because I like to think I'm a little bit environmentally conscious, and it just made me feel uncomfortable, you know, having extensions in a couple of weeks, and then the next thing you're taking it out and you have to dispose of that large quantity of extensions. Like, I don't know. I know that there are other aspects of my life that might not be good for the environment, but with those other aspects, I think those are things that are really necessary in my life. Those are needs in my life. But with extensions for braids, those are just wants, and I just feel like I can't really do this because most times when you take out the extension, you have to like burn it or just dispose it, and those things are not biodegradable. So like I feel guilty. I just feel a little bit guilty. I just feel a little bit guilty to have extensions in like month after month, and I'm disposing those things and I'm burning those things. Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I have decided to not wear extensions anymore. Another reason why I don't wear extensions, it is just time consuming to install, time consuming to take down. It's come on. To me, my own opinion, I feel like I could be doing something else that is important to me with my time, rather than sitting down for hours on end to install wigs or to install braids in my hair that I'm going to take down later, and it is just time consuming and I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Another reason is I find it to be quite expensive. I don't even know where that accent is coming from, but I do find it to be quite expensive because day by day the prices of extensions is going higher and higher and higher. Yes, it's going higher and higher and higher. And to me, it's just a thing of priority to me. Yeah, I know installing braids is not the most expensive thing in the world, I know, but to me it's just not worth spending that amount of money, you know, on braids that will just last for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and I have to take it down, and most times I can't even reuse the extension. Like, to me, it's not just worth it. I think the only thing I can actually spend money on, which is not that I even spend money on, but to me wigs are reasonable because you can wear your wigs for years and years and years. But with braids, I'm just like, I can't do it. I just cannot do it. Let me be honest. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. But to you, if you consider spending money on braids as not expensive, I mean, this is not even me trying to change your mind. I'm just telling you my own perspective and where I'm at with my hair and my life. So one of the reasons why I would not be wearing extensions, hair extensions, and wigs and all of that is because it feeds into consumerism. And what I mean is that every day there is a new braid that you should do. Every day there's a new wig that you should have. Like, it's a subtle flex to have multiple wigs. It's a subtle flex to constantly change your braids every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's a subtle flex to constantly have your extensions, your lash extensions done. To me, it's like, okay, this is a bit much. Like, when it comes to wig, it is kind of expected for you to have a straight bob wig, to have a bone straight wig, a 30 inches bust down, to have a curly wig, to have a blonde wig, to have just have different colors of wig, to have pixie curls wig, to have wavy beach wig, to have, like, it's too much. it's just a lot for me. It is just a lot for me. And the truth is that the average woman does not have that much wig. Yes, you see influencers with so many wigs, but that is part of their business. Most times they don't even spend their money on those things. So you, as a normal person, you as a consumer, should not feel misled into thinking you have to have this amount of wigs, you have to have this, you have to have that. No, you don't have to have those things. You can have your hair, and your hair is free. Yes, your hair is free. You don't have to have those things. You don't have to have, not just have those things, you don't have to have that enormous number of things. So these are all the reasons why I've decided to not wear extensions. And if I ever wear extensions, it's going to be like once in a blue moon, in a very, very blue moon. Yeah, those are the reasons why I don't wear extensions. These are my personal belief. I don't think everybody should be like me. Everybody cannot decide to stop wearing extensions, and that is okay, but this is just me and where I'm at in my life right now. And I also believe that never say never. You know, one day I might come here and change my mind, but I highly doubt that would happen because I've always been this way. Like, people who know me before I started my YouTube channel, people who know me in real life, I rarely wear extensions. I rarely have my makeup on. Like, this is just me. This is just who I am. And, you know, I'm enjoying life. I wake up every day and I feel like I'm the most beautiful person in the world. Yes, the Lulu is the Solulu. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I would like to hear your opinions in the comment section. Tell me what phase you are in right now. Are you in your wig era, or are you in your natural hair 100% era? Like, what era are you in? And also tell me if you would like us to have these types of videos, you know, where I just talk about things that I feel and think, and probably, maybe, I don't know, just tell me if you like this microphone holding Afro-leak era. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.